Hi everyone, it's Suey, and it's a new month, which means it's time to do a little wrap up of what I read and a little reveal of the TBR things that I plan to read. Let me just say that I think that I did much better this month than I have in the other first few months of this year. So I did 6 books in May. One of them I don't really count because it's that teeny little novella thing, but you know, it went on the Goodreads. I marked it down. I talked about it. So I guess we count it. So what I read was 2 books for my current forced phase, which is learning about intermittent fasting and not really dieting, but maybe like an alternative to dieting. I guess that's what I would say. So I did read, or I listened to, Fast, Feast, Repeat. It's by Jen Stevens, who I think is some sort of big time person in the intermittent fasting world. I don't know. She had a lot of interesting things to say, a lot of things that I'm trying to do, and a lot of things that I have issues with. I seriously just don't think that it is the perfectly best thing for your body to only eat 1 meal a day, which a lot of people do on intermittent fasting. I find that to be crazy. But people who do it say that they feel amazing. But I just can't do that. But I have been not eating breakfast basically and not eating until like somewhere between noon and 2 o'clock, and then stop eating after 8. So I feel like it's not really that hard, and it's something I've gotten used to pretty fast. Of course, when I was out of town, like in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago, I didn't do it. And that's the whole point of this intermittent fasting thing, is you do it when you can, and when you can't, you just live your life and don't worry about it. So anyway, I'm trying. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it's something that I end up thinking is the most amazing thing ever. But along with that, she recommended a book called In Defense of Food by Michael Pollan, which some of you may have heard of, right here. So I did get my hands on this at the library, and I really enjoyed this one. It's written in 2008, so I feel like the world has changed again since he wrote it. I feel like I need like an updated version of this. Maybe he's done something like that. I have no idea. But I feel like a lot of things that he says in this is exactly how I feel, as far as just eat normal things and don't listen to all the scientific stuff, because the scientific stuff changes every other year, and they don't really know what they're talking about anyway because they only have a little bit to work with, and all kinds of things. I should probably do a whole video about these 2 books, which maybe I will when I wrap up my forced phase and tell you more about what I've learned then, instead of on this video. But I did really enjoy this one, and I feel like I would like to try and put into practice some of the things he talks about. Although, like I was telling my husband the other day, it's not like I've never tried this before, and I kind of go in waves with trying to do the good thing, the right thing, eat the right way. So I guess I'm just in another up phase of trying again. So we'll see how that goes too. Let's see, what else did I read? I read several things on the Kindle. I read that little novella called 17 Wishes, which it was okay. I must have got it free, and I read it so that I could count it as a book that I owned, so I could be done with that challenge. Yes. And also, so it would seem like I read more books this month. Ha ha ha. I wish it was more of a cute romance, but it wasn't very cute to me. Wasn't, I don't even know what I would call it. But anyway, so yeah, 17 Wishes by Erica Alexander, I think. And also on my Kindle, I read The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, which is a book I should have read a long time ago. And I did really enjoy it. All the hype I heard about that one, I feel like, yes, that was all deserved. It was a great story and a really interesting look at the mythology of Achilles and the Trojan War. So I'm glad I finally got to that one. It makes me want to read Circe, which is also by her. So maybe someday I will add that one to my list and get to. What else did I read? For book club, I read The Girls We've Been by Tess Sharp. I don't have that one to show you because I've loaned it out to someone in the book club that didn't get to it. And I really enjoyed that one also. It was a pretty high intensity, a little bit graphic story about a girl who's mother is a con artist and taught her all the ways, and the girl ends up being a hostage in a bank robbery, and she kind of uses some of the things she's learned to get out of that situation. And in the meantime, we learned her backstory of all the girls that her mom made her be as she was growing up. And it's kind of sad, it's kind of dark, but also pretty page turny, and I really quite enjoyed it. I need to read something a little bit lighter after that. So I picked this one up that was just on my shelves from Christmas. The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walter, which is a cute one. Yes, a cute romance one. The girl, she goes with her family to Martha's Vineyard, where they have a week of fun and games before her cousin is getting married. And their whole family has a tradition of playing the game Assassin with water guns, and her sister, who had passed away in an accident a year or so before this book takes place, was like the champion of this game. And so they're kind of honoring her by playing the game again and having all the wedding festivities, and she's falling in love with the groomsman, one of the groomsmen, the step brother of the groom, actually. And so it's just fun and cute, and lots of family stories, and makes you want to go visit this place. I looked it up because I was like, do these places all really exist? And I think they mostly do. Yeah, I've never been there, so it'd be cool to see. So anyway, I really enjoyed that as something a little lighter in between some of these darker things I've been reading. So yeah, I think I got them all. The 2 eating books, the 2 books on the Kindle, and then the 2 YA books, right? I think that's it. Not bad. I'm getting there. Can still be better, I think. If you watched my video from a few days ago, I am participating because it's now May, in the Asian Readathon. And I made a big pile of books that I would like to read for that. I'll show them real quick since I highlighted them in the other video. In addition to those, I say that as if I'm going to actually read them all. But I'm almost done with this one. The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. It's our book club book for this month, and I'm almost done. Just a few more pages. It's quite the crazy mystery, yes. There's some weird things too, but anyway, we'll talk about that later. So I'm almost done with that one. So weird that I'm almost finished with the book in May already. And I still have this one from the library, so I might flip through it and read some chapters here and there. But I haven't really given it much attention since I've been reading those other 2. And then after this, I will call it done for my little exploration of this subject. If I am able to fit in anything else besides the Asian books, I'm kind of hoping to get to one of these that I bought at the bookstore in Las Vegas last week, a couple weekends ago. So I would love to fit in maybe this one, thinking this one first, but we'll see if that even happens. But I'm going to be concentrating on the Asian books. Oh, also I should mention, this did not happen this month at all. So I'm getting very, very behind. Oh, Kitty, I know it's sad. So we'll hopefully I can at least do a few chapters this month, okay? And then, as I said in my declaration of doing this readathon, I have a bunch of books I would like to get to, and I've added a few to the stack since then, actually. Downstairs, when I was doing my every book in the library, which I'm editing today, so it will be up in a little bit, hopefully, I grabbed some things that I saw on the shelf down there. The Ginseng Hunter by Jeff Talagreo, North Korea. This one is The Dragon House by John Shores, and it's Vietnam setting. Peonian Love by Lisa C. I loved her book, The Snowflower and the Secret Fan. So this is a China setting. The Paper Daughters of Chinatown by Heather B. Moore. And this one is set in Chinatown in San Francisco. Historical fiction. And then The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axie O. This one is Korean, kind of fantasy, Korean fantasy. Six Crimson Cranes, an Asian retelling of the Swan. What's that one called again? The Swan fairy tale. And The Three-Body Problem, which is a crazy science fiction. Yeah, so those are the all. Oh, and I remembered this one I would like to read too that I got at this book signing the other day. This is like a middle grade nonfiction that has stories of Asian Americans. There's Asian American highlighted in each one of these pages. So I think I can go through that really fast, and I'm adding that to my stack also. I would like to do that for this readathon. Should we make bets on how much I can do? I'm guessing I'll do maybe two, maybe 3 from that stack, unless I do some of the short ones. And then maybe I'll do this one just to fit in something different. And let's do some chapters in Oathbringer, okay? So that's the plan. I hope that it turns out to be a great month. May's usually busy, so I'm a little nervous about that. I do have another trip to LA for a concert at the end of May, so that'd be awesome if I can track down a bookstore to go to again in probably Pasadena. And so hopefully things don't get too busy that I can't keep up with the amount of reading that I like to do. Oh, and I'm going to that writers conference in a couple weeks that I maybe will do a vlog for you for. And I will be acquiring more books there most likely, because there's a huge book signing of a ton of local authors and others that come to the conference. So I have that to look forward to. It's gonna be a great month. I hope you guys have a great month too, and keep up with the reading. Till next time, bye.